Or Mika, trash. Nakali been trash, bruh. Cammy. Word on the street is Cammy is here. Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is me, Punk here, and I am back with a highly requested video. People love the tier list, right? So today, I am here to bring you that. Exactly, brought to you by Alpha Academy tier list, you know what I'm saying? So before we get into this tier list and you seeing what characters broken and brain dead and all that stuff, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the post notification bell on, and we can get to the bottom of this. All right, first character we have is Zangief. I think Zangief is B tier. I think he's not that bad. He's pretty good. I think V-Shift hurts and helps him, so I think he sits here in B tier. Ryu. I think he's an A tier character. He's pretty good, right? He's buffed up, you know what I'm saying? Broken, got a lot of damage options now. He can fight characters back because, you know, his V-triggers are actually really good now. So I think Ryu's definitely been buffed a lot. Chun Li. I think Chun Li is still A tier, especially with the V-Shift meta. I think it just helps her a lot. Her neutral is amazing. The only thing that really got nerfed was the low forward heavy legs. Oki. She's still really good. I think she's A tier. She doesn't really have any bad matchups. Besides maybe like Dhalsim and Fang, I think those are like the only two characters who actually beat Chun Li. But everything else, I think Chun Li does decent in at least 5-5. So no way that Chun Li is not A tier. Honda. Oh man, this character is brain dead. He's definitely A tier. Honda has to be A tier. They just buffed my man for no reason. He does mad damage. He's literally a brick wall that you can't open up half the time. He does really well against a lot of the top tier characters, the characters you see a lot. So I think Honda is definitely an A tier character in my opinion. Dhalsim, he's A tier, bro. It's V-Shift in this game now. There's no way that Dhalsim is not A tier. He has V-Shift. The only thing they took away is the brain dead, stand jab, anti-air, and Dhalsim players be freaking out. Your character is still busted. Your character don't take skill. He's a low effort character, high reward. You know what I'm saying? Broken. Get him out of here. A tier. Trash. Blanka's trash, bro. He's just a gimmick. If you don't know the matchup, you don't know, if you can't react to anything, he's a gimmick. Blanka's trash. He's not good at all. Akuma is, I think, A tier. I don't think he's S tier because I do think of all like the characters that got nerfed. Well, Akuma didn't get nerfed. Let me say he got fixed. Yeah, I think they fixed him and it fixed him down to the A tier. Finally, he's not up here, but damn, he's still so good. But I do think the nerfs kind of hurt Akuma quite a bit, so I do think that they bring him down here. Not that it hurt his matchups, but I think it hurt his overall game plan and strategy. Gil. Bro, sometimes I feel like Gil is this, but then in reality, he just this. Gil is trash, sadly to say. I love Gil. Y'all know I love Gil, but he is just not good, bro. Nothing works how it's supposed to work. He needs crouch jab, crouch strong on counter hit, bro. I swear if they ever gave Gil that, I'd main him. But until then, you're going to stay down here with your buddy Blanka. All right, so Ibuki. Sorry, Sean, your character is not C tier. Bruh. She's about B tier. Ibuki is definitely B tier. She still does mad damage. She still has pretty good neutral. She has the Air EX Kunai. Alex. Oh man, this character has to be like A tier. He's so good now. He gets Oki off of everything. He does mad damage. His matchup chart definitely got better. His anti-air, which was one of his main problems, he now has a really good anti-air. Alex just got buffed out the A. He got buffed out the A, you know? Or Mika. Trash. Sadly, I think she's trash. Psych! She's B tier because, I mean, V-Shift might be in the game, but in reality, you still guessing. You still guessing the same. It's all the same, bro. Mika is still Mika and people. It's still El Chacotes going around, you know what I'm saying, all day. People are doing that, so she just robs you no matter what. V-Shift, V-Reversal, V-Trigger. None of that is stopping the command grab, bro. Jury is also B tier in my opinion. But Yuri is a B tier character that's only not like S tier because she does like no damage and she takes super effort to get like her charges and all that stuff. And that's really honestly the only reason Jury is not S tier. Jury has always been good. It's just that those problems make people not want to play her. Poison. S tier. This character is broken. The nerfs they gave her was not even nerfs. They didn't do anything. She's still doing massive damage. Heart rate is still as broken as ever. Literally, she has not changed. She is S tier. I think Seth probably went down to B tier, even though I do think he's still a really good character. Dive kick nerf was really big, so like that was a big part of Seth's strategy, right? I do think that since that got nerfed, Seth went down the tier list a bit to B tier. He was S tier, but I think he's still really good, and you can still win tournaments with him. It's just that it takes a lot more effort and work. Let's see. She's not trash, luckily. Or is she? I think Lucy is probably C tier. Yeah, I think about C tier, right? Problem with her is her whiff punishes are really bad. She has no punishes for 4 frames because her jab is garbage, and she only can get DP in most ranges that she can't even reach. So, and her buttons just don't, like, they're not that good, right? Like, they're okay. But yeah, I think that those are the reasons why Lucy is probably in the C tier column. Exactly. You are S tier, buddy. You've been S tier for a long time. I don't know why people don't talk about this character, but he is broken. He does mad stun. I said this in the last tier list video I made. If you want to know why Zeku is broken, it's the same reason as now. Just go back and watch the last video. G did get nerfed quite a bit. I do think he's still really good. He's like B+. I feel like he's like the only B+ character. I might have to make another column for G. Yeah, I think G is probably here by himself. Since we had this, Alex is probably B+. And Ryu. I think B+ is a good tier list, because I think these 3 characters are like B+ characters. I do think Chun Li is actually an A tier character, so I think G's like B+ now and not S or A anymore, because they nerfed his V-trigger a lot, and his fireball got nerfed a lot also, so you can kind of jump on him a lot more now. So he has to definitely play more scary, and the fact that V-shift is in the game, it definitely nerfs him a lot, so he has to think about it quite a lot. Manat, I think Manat is not bad, not great. Maybe B, maybe B+. But the fact that she still has the orb, the crouch jab is always going to be broken. The stand fierce is always going to be busted. I don't really know why Manat would be A tier, bro. I just feel like all the Manat players stopped playing her. I don't think she's been nerfed, to be honest. No one plays her anymore. Ken, C tier. It's kind of hard to put him down here with Lucia, because he's for sure better than Lucia, but he's still garbage because stuff just also don't work with Ken like it's supposed to, bro. He's a good character. He has a lot of good tools, but they just, he's B for sure, actually. There's no way he could be down there with Lucia. It's hard to put Ken down there at C. It's just that he struggles in the neutral quite a bit sometimes, but I think he's still really good character. Birdie, I feel like Birdie is still so good. He's like B+, right? I think Birdie's a B+ character also. He's just so good. There's not really many downfalls of Birdie besides his anti-air got nerfed. Sakura is just mad hype. She's just a hype character. She's not as good as people say. She's B tier. I feel like mid-range she's mad easy to beat. It's just that everyone lets her run with her strategy. Like when Sakura makes you block a button, you just backdash. That's all you do. But just like Lucia, I think her corner game is like the best in the game, or top 3. I think it's like her, Birdie, Lucia. I don't want people thinking Sakura is that bad that she's with Ken, but this is not ordered. But people, yeah, I just don't want them thinking that they character that bad. Gao, Relay, Gilly, people don't play you no more. They say you trash, but I disagree. I just think that a few things got fixed of you. Your Sonic Boom should have never been plus, bro. Gao is not a bad character. Don't listen to the naysayers. They're just trying to downplay their character. Listen to me, a fair voice of reason. Me. I tell the truth how the truth is supposed to be told. My tier lists are undisputedly the best there is on YouTube. So if I'm telling you Gao broken, he's broken. He's brain dead. You literally hold down, you do up kick when they jump. Think about that. Let that sink in. Oh, Vega, you are my dude. I think you are definitely B tier. I can't really see the full potential of Vega yet, and it's only because everything is online, right? I think Vega could possibly be B+ or an A tier character offline, but I'm not quite sure since I can't test the theory out, right? There's no offline. So I'm gonna stick him down here in B because he is garbage online. He's so hard to play. But I do think he's good because I just feel like Vega has mad stuff. He's really fast, like his walk speed is so fast. He has 2 good V skills, I think. Both his V skills are good. Yeah, I think Vega is not that bad. I think he's probably even better if you could play him offline, because he just takes a lot of reaction, and online it's hard to react to a lot of stuff, so it's hard to say. Balrog. This is a character that you hear me talk about and call him brain dead, because he is the most brain dead character this season, believe it or not. But I don't think he's that good. I don't think any of his matchups really changed. I just think they help the people out who just can't space dash punch. Yeah, so I think Balrog's a B tier character. I do think that his buffs helps him a lot, of course, but I don't think they put him up on a tier list. Sagat. I think Sagat is probably B tier this season. He's not amazing. He's not terrible. He has his Tiger Shots got buffed. He gets Oki off the Kara knee now. So I think those 2 buffs definitely help his game a lot. I think Sagat is a lot better this season because I think his zoning has gotten a lot better. Kage. Kage is for sure B+. You just see all the combo. I know y'all seen the Twitter clips, bro. Look at me. Y'all seen the Twitter clips. And it's not even like that's impractical combos. You can do all those combos in matches. And they have been done in matches. The buffs really help him, even though he didn't need them to help him. They just make him do way more damage. Laura. Bonita. This character is for sure, I think, either B+ or A. She's really good. I don't really know. I'm gonna just throw her up there in A because I think she's really good now because I think V-Shift helps her a lot. You know, even though her offense is supposed to get hurt by V-Shift, I just think when you land that read, when the V-Shift, it just does so much damage. Like, you got V-Shift, she can make it even harder to, like, you know, hit her or pin her down or get pressure started on her. So I think Laura is a lot more slippery now, and she has just so many hit confirms. Ed. I think Ed got a lot better this season. I think he's like B tier. I think his V-Trigger 1, I think it's 1 and 2. Actually, both of them got buffed a lot. And the V-Trigger 2 also now guard breaks, so it's more scary to just sit there and block the V-Trigger now that it guard breaks. Abigail. This character been broken for years. I think he's like B+. I think Abigail's a B+ character because he's good, but he definitely has his weakness with a lot of zoning characters. I think Fang is a lot worse this season. I don't know, to be honest. Actually, I've been watching people with Fang lately, so he has to be B+ at least. I've been watching fellas. He's never been bad like people say. He's just weird, you know? He's a weird character to play. He's odd. But yeah, I think that Fang is good. I also think, though, that V-Shift hurts and helps him because, obviously, his pressure was amazing. So V-Shift is going to hurt that a bit. But he also has no wake-up, and his defense is kind of poop. Rashido, we know where you go. The only place that you know, in the S-tier row. You know what I'm saying? This character is just broken, bro. Like, there's nothing you can say. Every time they nerf him, they just make him better. This character is just good, bro. It's just hard to make him bad. He's just so good. Nakali been trash, bro. Nakali is like in between C and B because he just doesn't really have much going for him besides his V-Trigger. And he already got beat up a lot probably before he got V-Trigger, so I'm gonna make a tier for him. Let's call it V-Tier for the V-System because that's the only way that he's good. Not even V-System, just V-Trigger only. And we're gonna put this like at the very bottom because why not? V-Trigger only. You go in there, Nakali. Cody, I think B+ because he does struggle against characters like Cammy, and probably character like Dalsum is really bad, but Cody has gotten buffed tremendously this season. They keep buffing this dude's damage. Falaki. I think Falaki is B tier. I think she's actually pretty good, bro. People just be lying to y'all. She always get buffed every season. She does a tremendous amount of damage. It's very hard to get in on her. She's so good. Colleen, I think is another B+ tier character, you know. The fact that her V-Trigger got nerfed just kind of took her out of A and put her into B+, and that's really only the only reason. Nothing else was really changed about her. It's just that one thing, like they nerfed her V-Trigger, and that's her best thing. So, you know, Bison. This character is just good. Even with V-Shift, he's still good. You can V-Shift a lot of Bison things, but they don't have to do those things. Bison players do them because they had the luxury of just stealing turns. That's all they was doing because there's nothing you can really do about it. I'm not even going to talk about that character. Karen. I think Karen this season is A tier. I think she's good again. Not S tier, but very close. I think Karen is A tier because she's just good. You know, her neutral is good. She's a solid character always. You know, they just have to nerf a lot about her to make her bad. She's just always going to be a solid character. I feel like she'd always be around A, B+, S. These three is her home. Cammy. Word on the street is Cammy is here. I don't really know if Cammy's the best character in the game, but I do think she's S tier. Scammy Cammy, I'm not really sure. El Footsies, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if she's the best. I'm not sure which the best of these 5 characters, to be honest, but she's up there. Urien. This character is S tier, bro. I don't need to tell you more. You see the way Tokido play? He literally plays like a troll, and he be washing all of Japan. He's just literally the same as he was last season. Rose. I think Rose is B tier. I don't think there's enough time rat to really put her somewhere. But I do think she's going to end up B tier in my opinion. I think she has 2 pretty decent V triggers, 2 pretty decent V skills. It's just a lot of matchups where some of her tools is kind of irrelevant. And it makes her a little bit more tricky to play. But she does do good damage. And with her V trigger to all the setups and all the big damage people finding out, it's kind of hard to put the character in the bad place, you know. I think she's pretty good. I think Dan is also a B tier character. As long as you play V skill 2, I think Dan is decent. V skill 1 makes Dan like trash, I think. I think he's like right here when you play V skill 1. He also still has the infinite, I think, right? He got an infinite, bro. I don't really need to tell you more than that. Oh, he's a young and old Zeku? I mean, I'm just gonna put them both here. I'm just rating them as one character. It's not really a dual thing. It's just, I'm rating them together as Zeku. Nadeshko? That bitch is broken. She been saving lives for years. 1-800 Nadeshko. She been broken. And I think Oro's going to be broken, so I'm going to just add him up here. Oro, I think, is going to be S tier, so I'm going to assume he's S tier now. I think Akira's probably going to be a B+ character. And Akira has an air combo, so by default, she B+. That's just how I see it. She's not playing the same game as us, so she can't be bad. But I don't know anything about her, so I'm going to put her down to B+, you know. That is my season 5 tier list, you know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comment section what you think below about my undisputed tier list. It's the greatest thing you ever seen. It's the greatest thing next to white bread or, I don't know, raisins, because raisins are amazing. And that was bars, and I'll see you in the next video. Gao, Grillet, Gilly, Falaki, Urien, Ryu.